I was told, you're not American. You're not a US citizen. Go back to your country. But in my head, I'm thinking, I don't know what you're talking about. I've lived here all my life.
The DACA program was implemented in 2012 and essentially provided a legal status for recipients for a renewable 2-year term, work authorization, and other benefits, including participation in the Social Security program to 800,000 mostly adult illegal aliens.
I arrived to the United States in the year 2001. I was only 6 years old.
At the age of 4, my mom decided to take me, my older sister, to get a better life.
I ended up crossing the border with some other lady. She agreed to take me and my brother. I was only 4.
I came to the United States when I was 10 years old. It took me 5 days and 5 nights to cross over.
I was like 5 years old, and I think we moved here like in 96, 97 to the Staten Island, so we've been here since then.
Yes, they crossed illegally, and yes, the children didn't come here voluntarily, but we are here, and we are here to stay, and we are here to contribute and cause no harm to anyone.
When I first arrived, it was very difficult because I had to start school and I didn't understand English. I didn't know English yet. But once I got the language done, it became very easily. I was able to understand people, I was able to speak, to read, and it became like my home.
Before DACA, I had a very low job. I wasn't getting paid that much. I couldn't really apply for jobs that actually came with benefits. When I had a dishwasher job, I had people ask me, oh, were you born here? And sometimes people call me, oh, you f***ing Mexican, why are you here?
Being told, sorry, you can't go to colleges or be accepted to certain colleges, maybe full ride like St. John's or Wagner, when I received those letters and saying, you have full ride scholarships, but sorry, you can't come in here because you don't have a social security number. So that's why I decided to attend CSI, because it was regardless of your immigration status.
They asked me, what's your social? And I told them I don't have a social. And they told me, well, sorry, I mean, you can't work here then. DACA, I didn't know what it was at first. And then my mother told me, she'll help me apply for it. And she told me, you get your license, a working permit, social security card.
Then I got a job where I was able to apply with DACA. I became a learner's electrician, which is a job that right now I'm doing. I have to pay my taxes. I'm very happily paying my taxes because I know that I'm getting something in return.
Ended up getting my GED, and later on I took a career course on business management because my dad has started a landscaping business. So I kind of took like over it for a while. Then I got married and I left everything to my little brother. But since I'm still I like landscaping, gardening. Now I work for the Parks and Recreation as a gardener. I got a better job because of the DACA. We're paying taxes. In order to keep it, we also got to have no criminal record, no nothing. If not, we don't get the DACA.
I was able to finally start my first job as a Spanish teacher. It was my passion. It was what I wanted to do since I arrived here, since 2001. So it was great that DACA gave me that opportunity to start. Next year, I'm planning to join the Army. Once I return, it would be automatic citizenship for myself, and then I can ask for my parents and my sister.
I'm here today to announce that the program known as DACA that was effectuated under the Obama administration is being rescinded.
The President's DACA decision today brings us closer to a safer, fairer, and legal immigration system. Now that he has ended this unsustainable and unconstitutional program imposed by the previous administration, the President is calling on the men and women in Congress to fulfill their duty to the American people by truly reforming our immigration system for the good of all people.
I know that it means that I have only 2 years to be protected under DACA. 2 years that will help me to stay in the country, to not be afraid that I will be deported.
A lot of us, we're here to work. We're here to help our families. We don't go and do bad things like the president says sometimes. We don't do that. What we want is to work, to make our own money, to be able to have a nice house or apartment to live in, and have a car to drive to work.
To my luck, we could say, I had just renewed my DACA, so I guess I get extended for another 2 years. But my brothers, they're the ones that they don't know what's gonna happen. It's something scary because yes, they have all your information, they know where you live, and it's something in your mind it could happen. And me having 2 kids here, so it's something that goes through your head, but I really don't know what would I do? Or, a lot of people ended up buying houses that I know, cars. That's a lot of income for the economy, for the country. So I'm pretty sure it's working.
I'm scared to go back. In January, I went abroad to Mexico. And I walked the streets and I was afraid. I didn't know the culture, I didn't know the people.
We more know about this country than we know from where we were born. I forgot everything about Mexico.
Nobody knows what's going to happen. Well, hopefully Congress decides to pass a bill or that will help us.
It's not cold-hearted for the president to uphold the law. We are a nation of law and order. And the day that we start to ignore the fact that we are that, then we throw away everything that gives these people a reason to want to come to our country.
I mean, I can't complain if Trump, yeah, he took it away, but, that doesn't mean I'm going to give up and hide in the shadows, I'm going to keep going to school, keep working hard, and take opportunity I can right now, even though I'm undocumented. I'm a dreamer. I got dreams, but I can't let one person destroy me just because they took a certain opportunity away from me.
Okay, it's one defeat, but we have to continue.